Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are doing Daniel's Do Would You Rather Disney Tips edition. We have the whole cast of Gremlins here, and we are gonna get into the video. My name's Ansley.
I'm Greg.
I'm Addison.
And I'm Karen, and welcome to Daniel's Do Would You Rather Disney World Tips.
So I've got the first would you rather, fly or drive. Now, obviously, it depends on where you live and how far away you are. We live pretty close, about 9.5 hours. So it's pretty easy for us to drive. Allows us to have your car there to pick up such essentials, or if there's local restaurants you like to frequent, then that's a good option there for you. But if you fly, you're there a lot quicker, a lot earlier. So like we left one morning and we got there around 11:30 and were able to have lunch before we did anything else. So really personal preference there, and it really does come down to cost and time.
Number two is would you rather stay on property or off? So this really depends on what you want to do. There's a lot of pros and cons. So if you stay off site, it's a lot cheaper. And if you drive there, you'll have your car, so you can go wherever you want. Like if you're coming back from Disney, you can get fast food, whatever. You can go wherever you want. On site is going to be more expensive for you, but it's going to have that Disney magic. Really, it depends on what resort you stay at, but a lot of them have great themes, great restaurants. Another thing about on-site hotels is that they have free transportation or included transportation. So they'll take you to all four parks and including and Disney Springs. So when you come back from the park, they'll take you back to your resort. So yeah, that's another pro is that you don't have to take a long walk to your car in the parking lot when you're coming back from the park. They'll just take you back to the resort. So you can also get groceries delivered to your hotel if you're staying at a resort. Another perk is if you're staying on site is in the morning you can have early entry, and then you can also book Lightning Lane 7 days in advance. So that's a pretty good perk if you're staying at a hotel with Disney.
I have number 3, and it is Disney Cruise or Disney Parks. Now, Disney Cruises, you can like relax a lot. There's a bunch of food. There's a bunch of food places you can go eat. There's a bunch of shows you can watch, go classes, like learn how to draw, and a bunch of other games. And there's also places where you can stop and get off the boat and go check out.
I think it depends on what vacation you're looking for. If you want a relaxing one, I would definitely go for the Disney Cruise option. But if you want one where you like go, ride, then definitely Disney World. So I think it depends on what kind of vacation you're leaning for.
And a lot of walking.
Mm-hmm.
So the next one is, should you purchase Lightning Lane or save the money? So Lightning Lane Multipass is the new version of like Skip the Line. It used to be Fast Pass. It used to be Genie. You still have to pay for it per day, per park, and it depends on the time of year it is, how much it costs. So should you buy the Lightning Lane? Again, it comes down to money and time. Lightning Lane, if you buy that, you have to stay alert. You have to stay on your phone. You have to pay attention to the times and your day and your schedule. It's a faster pace model, but you can ride a lot more. You can skip the line, save a lot of time during your trip. There's plenty of YouTube videos out there on Lightning Lane versus not having Lightning Lane and the perks of it and how to do it best. But for me, I am yes to Lightning Lane.
The next question is dining plan or no. Which one would you want to be on a dining plan, or you rather be on your own? So we have had the fortunate to be able to do it for free back in those days when they would offer it for free. So kids were younger, we were able to take advantage of that. They weren't riding as much, gave us more time to relax. So it does slow your park experience down. Having those, you have to have reservations at most of the places that you eat, unless it's a quick service. So it does slow your park experience down a bit. As the kids have gotten older, we ride a lot more, so we have not done the dining plan. It is no longer, sometimes it's now may not no longer be free. The other thing is we've noticed in the last few years since COVID, portion sizes are smaller, food quality is not quite as good. So that is a little bit of a differentiator. So I would say for the dining plan at this point, looking at recent events and where we are and how we want to experience the parks, I would say not at this point.
So, what do you do for meals? Would you prefer sit down table service meals, quick service, or pack a picnic and take your own food in, or buy groceries from the grocery store and have that in your room? I think we are D, all the above. So, we do a little bit of all of it. However, our preference is we just eat all day, all the time, but we share everything. We, like he said, meals, sit down meals take a lot of time out of your day, and you really have to schedule your day around it. A quick service meals are counter service. Those become essential at some point to go get an actual meal, sit down and eat it. But a lot of times, I mean, for example, when we go to Magic Kingdom, we will go get a Gaston cinnamon roll, although I hear there's like a new creme brulee thing that I want to try. And then we'll go to Adventureland and get spring rolls. And at some point, we'll end up with a Dole Whip, and at some point, we'll go to Sleepy Hollow and get their chicken waffle that has chicken in it. And then there's a waffle that has Nutella and strawberries in it. Remember that one?
Oh, yeah.
And don't eat too much of the sugar and ride a bunch of rides all day long in the heat. But a lot of times we'll just snack and share everything. And we do buy groceries for our breakfast. Like we'll eat in the room before we leave. We will like literally grab a bag of something and run to the bus stop to eat our breakfast so you can get groceries delivered to your hotel and do that. So you can do all of the above, but that's kind of what we do is we share the model. We have a model of like share everything so that you can eat more of everything.
Number 7 I have, which is magic bands or phone. If you have kids, if you're staying on property, they will be easier and you'll probably love it. If you go multiple times, definitely get a Magic Band Plus, and they're really good at Disneyland. They're good at new ships and open doors and go to kids club. So I prefer Magic Bands also because, like me, most of my shorts don't have pockets, so I can't put my phone in there. And if every time I try to get on a ride and I have to get my phone out from like the book bag, I don't have to do that because I can just bring out the Magic Band.
Okay, number 8 is book bag, fanny pack, or crossbody bag. So this really depends on what you feel comfortable bringing to the park. Me personally, I feel like a fanny pack and crossbody bag are kind of the same, but I always like to bring my crossbody bag. Do I have it? Oh no, we don't have that down here. But that's just easy. It's easy to access. Get your phone out super quick. But if you have a lot of stuff to bring, definitely bring like a smaller backpack or one like that. But yeah, we love a small book bag. But yeah, it really depends on what you're bringing. And you can also check out our Ultimate Park Bag video for more information on that and what to bring.
So our next question is Disney World or Disneyland? And that's since we've had the experience to do both. Folks have asked us which one we prefer. I will say Disneyland is a much slower pace. It's not nearly as big. The parks are a lot smaller. Very few hotels. So the bubble feeling of being in around everything Disney is a lot different. Whereas Disney World, you have all of the hotels. The parks are much bigger. It's just a much bigger experience. So personal preference, I think, just have growing up and seeing Disney World and so much about it and feeling that experience there and all the variety of the 4 different parks that it has plus Disney Springs. I think Disney World is a much better bang for your dollar.
So I have number 10, which is Magic Kingdom or Animal Kingdom. So Magic Kingdom, there's a bunch more rides. When you think Disney World, you mainly think of Magic Kingdom, and it's like a really big park. Animal Kingdom is really small. A bunch of cool rides though. My favorite ride is Flight of Passage there. I will say maybe Magic Kingdom because they just have a bunch of stuff to do there, bunch of food, bunch of rides.
You can just spend.
yes,
I mean, you can
Magic
spend
Kingdom.
2 days in that one park because it's so big. So that's your favorite
Yes,
choice.
Magic
Okay.
Kingdom.
My question is Hollywood Studios or Epcot? I think Hollywood Studios has a lot of really great rides. They have Slinky, Dog Dash, Tower of Terror, Aerosmith. So those are some of my favorite rides of all of Disney World. Epcot is more known for their foods, and they have some newer rides which are fun, like Ratatouille or Guardians of the Galaxy. But me personally, I think Hollywood Studios is a lot better. They have a lot of great rides and more thrilling, and the theming is a lot better. Epcot, the way the park is built, it can be really hot in some of those places, so that part can be a little more miserable on those hot days. But they do have really great food and a lot of food and drink varieties. So
And a lot of walking.
a lot of
Epcot,
yes,
I think
a lot of walking in the
of
heat.
walking. Our last
Leave it
question
alone.
is for everyone, and it is like, which hotel is your favorite hotel? Whether you stayed there or not. We'll start with you, Greg.
So we've stayed at different ones in the park: Art of Animation, Pop Century, Coronado Springs, and All Star Movies. One we've not stayed at that I would personally like to stay in at some point would be Polynesian. We've been there many times for dinner. I'm doing some sightseeing. It's really a cool looking resort. I know you can see the fireworks from the Magic Kingdom out by the pool, so it sounds really neat. So at some point, I would like to stay there.
I agree. Polynesian, we've been there. We haven't stayed there, but we've been there a couple times. We've always wanted to stay there one day, so yeah, maybe one day we'll go. But the vibe is just amazing, and it just seems like a really great resort. Like you said, you can see the fireworks, and the pool area seems really relaxing, and the restaurants and food seem really good too.
I think one of my favorite hotels is Art of Animation because they have a bunch of these Lion King statues, and Lion King is one of my favorite movies. And they have Little Nemo, like water park for the little kids. And then their breakfast is really good, and they have like the best Mickey waffles there. So I say Art of Animation is one of my favorite hotels.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with both of them. The Poly is kind of a dream hotel. I love that you can take the monorail from the Polynesian. I love that they have Ohana and the Tambu Lounge where you can order the yummy pineapple bread pudding dessert. They have a cool vibe, like Ansley said. I also like Art of Animation. I love all the big statues. I love that you can take the Skyliner to the park, and it's still a value resort, and you have suites. So when they were little, we took grandparents and we got a suite. But this time when we're going for New Year's, we're gonna stay in the Little Mermaid room.
Wait,
Yay!
wait, are you being for real?
Yeah,
Actually?
Yes.
we're going after Christmas, so we're staying in the Art of Animation.
I knew y'all were like, well, I didn't know y'all were planning something, but y'all looked weird.
We just look weird.
Actually, wait, I was like, oh yeah, and I was like, wait, what?
So that is Daniel's Disney World tips. Would you rather, and our secret announcement that we're going
We're pregnant.
after Christmas this year, that we're gonna take another trip because we love Disney. We're Disney nerds. So
Disney.
thank you for joining us, and stay tuned to see what
The Daniels do next.
No, next.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're doing Daniels do Disney.
Hold on, I was getting hurt.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
crack up laughing.
All right, so look at her or just look at me.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing Daniels do Would You Rather Disney Tips Edition. Yep. So, I'm Ansley.
Daniels do.
do.
Would you
Do
rather
rather.
Disney World tips?
Okay.
Why
Yep.
did we all join in
I
there?
don't know. We got to start over. That's bad.
No,
Yeah, you're sick.
that was good.
It was Disney, you can't be in our video. Nope. Okay. And our secret announcement that we're going
We're pregnant.
after Christmas this year, that we're gonna take.
We're pregnant, guys. What?